Okay, so now I'm back with some more content. You know, I got the badge, the badge, takeover badge, and nerf badges. I got that video out of the way. Now I'm gonna focus on the motion engine upgrade that is gonna be in 2K20. The handles and sauce. I guess it's something different. I'm gonna read it for you though. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna focus in on the shot solutions and paint defense. So I'm gonna read this long article about what they said and all that. In the meantime, just kick back, get your popcorn, get your soda, get your whatever you get, your caffeine pills, your extends, whatever you get. Chill with your girl, play with your kids, play with your dog, whatever you do, man. Kick back, man. While I kick this to you right here. First, starting off with the motion engine upgrade. It says proper footwork is a core foundation of basketball, and replicating that properly is vital to balancing the interplay between offense and defense. Without realistic movement, everything else falls apart. In NBA 2K18, we introduced a new motion engine that moved away from the animation-driven systems of the earlier 2K games, which I don't know, because it was all animations 2K18, so I really don't know what they're talking about as far as that, because it was basically a game based off animations. Also, 2K19 was based off animations, so I don't know if they upgraded. They said they introduced a new motion engine, but I don't know if they tried to upgrade it or what. But everybody had 18, everybody played 19. We all know it's strictly animations. But anyways, back to what I was reading. The improvements to feel and responsiveness were immediately apparent when we made the switch, but the new tech surfaced some challenges that caused us to lose some of the control that we had over animation selection, sacrificing some of the authenticity of the motion. In short, some aspects of movement looked and felt way better. Some took a step back. Of course, they really did. But it says our motion team spent the past couple of years developing an upgraded motion engine with the aim of finding a happy medium, and thanks to their hard work, movement in this year's game has taken a huge leap forward. Some of the advances that you'll immediately see and feel when you pick up NBA 2K20 are better foot planning, momentum modeling, and motion style variations. Players have a much better sense of weight and plant their feet properly. Players have a better sense of weight and plant their feet properly when cutting and exploding from a stand. And thanks to the addition of motion styles, you'll quickly feel the difference between a lumbering big versus a quick explosive guard. Thank you very much, because it really did feel like every build, it didn't matter. I even touched on this in one of my recent videos. If you're a constant if you're following my work and stuff like that, I actually touched on a big, like a center with the 40 speed, guarding a guard that has like 90 speed, and the center being able to keep up with the guard, and the guard not being able to run around the center, stuff like that. So I do know what they're talking about as far as that goes. The motion team has spent a lot of time researching and analyzing sprint speeds and accelerating times of real NBA players. This helped us tune our player speeds to more accurately depict the speed of the NBA game, especially in open court. This research also led us to redesign how sprinting works. We really wanted sprinting to be a valuable resource and not something that everybody automatically does everywhere they go. This year, you'll notice a flashing yellow effect around the stamina bar when your energy level drops below a certain threshold. Once hit, you'll quickly ramp down to a run speed and get tired much faster. So it's important this year to pick and choose when you want to explode with your first step and not abuse the sprint trigger all game long. Okay, y'all mentioned something like 2Ks mentioned something like this in previous 2Ks, meaning that, okay, they mentioned this with playmakers, because, a lot of people had issues with the pure playmakers spam dribbling or the dribble guys spam dribbling. So they said we implemented a new system to where, hey, they can't spam dribble. When they spam dribble, you can easily steal the ball from them once their meter is blinking or once their meter goes down and stuff. They did that in previous 2Ks, and as you can see, people managed to finesse the system, which they're going to manage to finesse this system, but I'm glad 2K addressed it, and they feel like they addressed it. But all in all, Hopefully you do get that extra speed burst that you deserve. Like I said, if your acceleration is a 90 and your speed is a 90 or 95, hopefully you do get that acceleration of the 90 and your speed burst of a 90. Now, if they're gonna make you start out running at top speed and then the speed decreases as you get tired, that's understandable. But if they're gonna make you pick up speed, you know what I'm saying? Because if acceleration, like they had to start making attributes matter, man. If my acceleration, like if the acceleration is a 90 and the speed is a 90, 95, they need to accelerate like it's a 90, not start off as like a 40 and then 2 seconds into the run accelerate to a 90 and accelerate to the top speed. No, if you got full energy, full health, or whatever it is, when you hit that trigger, you should be running at your top maximum speed. You know what I mean? So there's no excuse for anything else, you know. But let's go to the handles and the sauce. I know everybody want to know about the handles and the sauce. Okay, it says ball handlers now have contextual awareness of specific situations on the court that they didn't have before. Pick and roll wraps / splits, situational cuts, and backcourt / front court movement are a few examples of where we made the ball handler aware of his surroundings. Single dribbling styles were another key focus for the motion system upgrade, allowing us to actually portray the myriad of movement styles across the league. We added new concepts such as a stop variation, dead leg / punch / hezzy lifts, inverts, etc. Cuts and first steps are also greatly from one style to the next. Also vary greatly from one style to the next, allowing us to differentiate speedsters, De'Aaron Fox, John Wall, from players like DeMar DeRozan who move with more wiggle. LeBron James, Kawhi Leonard, and legends such as Kobe and Tim Hardaway have signature dribble idle stance. Magic Johnson and John Stockton set up their offense with their unique movement, bringing the ball up court while open floor players such as Russell Westbrook and Giannis Antetokounmpo get different sprint acceleration animations in transition. There are 27 different styles that you'll see across the league that you'll have access to in your My Career to create the type of ball handler you want. So that's something new. That's something good. So I guess, man, like this is really interesting. Like I don't want to I just don't want to say anything. I know a lot of guys are just making videos and just saying anything, you know, just to say it, just to reach that 10-minute, 15-minute mark, whatever. I'm not doing that, man. I'm not gonna feed y'all no mess here. So basically what this is like they're gonna make it to where everybody isn't speed boosting the same. That makes sense. Like you can make a LeBron James build, but you're not gonna speed like you know, you're not gonna speed like if you make a LeBron James build, you're not gonna be able to speed boost like a Steph Curry build. If that makes sense, you know what I mean? So that's very interesting and good. So with that being said, I'm gonna give y'all a list of all the play styles. It says here's the list of the play styles base. Here's a list of the play styles. It's base, big, power, fundamental, quick, slashing, shifty, James Harden, LeBron James, Magic Johnson, Kobe Bryant, Jerry West, Dennis Johnson, John Stockton, Allen Iverson, Tim Hardaway, Steve Nash, Jason Kidd, Isaiah Thomas, Chris Paul, Damian Lillard, Kyrie Irving, Kemba Walker, Steph Curry, Paul George, and Kawhi Leonard. Being a successful ball handler is so much about rhythm and change of pace. The new system gives you many tools to do that just by using the left stick. But you can make your own defender look bad in the process. You're going to need some sauce, okay? This year, we've introduced a new size-up mechanic that allows you to chain standing dribble moves together in a cleaner and more realistic way. Every move is performed one-to-one by flicking the pro stick, and there are no pre-scripted sequences this year. Players have full control over whether they want to lure defenders to sleep with a slow rocking crossover or pound the ball hard with quick machine gun style crosses. James Harden has his patented between leg step back move. Kyrie has an array of street ball handles. Allen Iverson has his big hezzy crossover, and the list goes on. The new size ups really give you the freedom to create your own unique rhythm. When mastered, you'll be able to break off even the best on-ball defenders. But when over dribbling or trying to perform the wrong moves at the wrong time, you'll see players fumbling the ball or easily getting ripped by their defenders. Okay, we're also giving players across access to new advanced moves, including behind the back rapid escapes, Luka Doncic's fake step back, stutter, chop step, new shimmy guys, and the fake shimmy heavy that Will Bynum pulled out at the big three. And even before you put the ball down, triple threat offense has been expanded as well. Basically, it says, I'm excited to see how creative the community gets with all the new dribble handling tools at their disposal. Ankles beware. So basically, you're going to be able to snap ankles this year a lot more. It seems like they're giving you the ability to make your own dribble combinations. You know what I'm saying? It seems like they're giving you the ability to put together your own different combinations instead of you actually having to get you know how the Kyrie preset is. If you don't want the Kyrie preset, I guess you don't have to use the Kyrie preset to where, dribble right, dribble left, step back, that stuff. They give you the ability to do that yourself, Now let's move on to the shot solutions and paint defense. Attacking and defending the rim was another area of focus for the gameplay team. I talked about the concept. Well, I guess whoever I was, not me. I guess Anyways, I talked about the concept for shot solutions a few years back. The basic idea in real life that is good. That a basic idea in real life is that good slashers can find unique solutions to get through the defense when attacking the rim. For NBA 2K20, we completely re-archetyped layups and dunks to be a fully branchable mechanism. Last year, we introduced the ability to branch from certain layup gathers to dunk finishes. For the layups, once you hit the button, you most likely just watch a sequence play out from ground to air. The new gather feature allows you to kick off an advanced gather on the floor, read the defense, and select how you want to finish the gather by re-deflecting the pro stick as you take off. So, say, for example, if you started a Euro gather but saw the defense close in, you can re-deflect the pro stick down to the branch to the floater finish to avoid contact. This allowed us to introduce the concept of gathering resolutions. Forcing a gather into heavy traffic or directly into a defender will lead to jam ups, but choosing the correct gathers in open space will let you knife right through the traffic. In addition to the Euro step, cradle, hop step, and spin gathers you had access to before, you can now also perform half spin and cross spin gathers to get past your defenders. Now, I made a pure slasher this year, but I'm not hip to all of the tricks that come with the pure slasher, you know what I'm saying? So for those that are going to make pure slashers, which I was debating to make a pure slasher before I got information on the new My Player Builder, this may be something that you may think is very interesting, But reading on to the rest, I'm going to finish off the rest of this paragraph to get my final thoughts on everything. Just like the floor game, playing above the rim is also accommodated by a beefed up defensive counterpart. This year, we captured hundreds of new air collisions, hard fouls, grab blocks, and swats to let the rim protectors have their presence felt. Paint defenders who have good timing and decision making will be a force to reckon with, and you'll definitely have to think twice when going head to head against them inside. Zion Williamson, welcome to 2K team. Welcome to 2K team. Post scores can now look forward to a refreshed post game with new fakes, back downs, and moves, while post defenders will have access to an expanding post body up system that will help them lock up spins, drives, drop steps, hop steps, and other ends. That's great. They finally made. We're gonna say that's great because they finally made a system to stop post scores. Y'all see that? That last paragraph. Post scores can also look forward to a refreshed post game with new fakes, back downs, and moves, while post defenders will have access to an expanded post body up system that will help them lock down spins, drives, drop steps, hop steps, and hop steps on the other end. That's great, man. because post scores are unstoppable. They hit the. I remember today I just now made the video about post. The badge that need to be nerfed was drop stepper. You know what I'm saying? But now they already implemented something there to kind of nerf drop stepper. You're trying to make it balanced, which is good. People still gonna find a way to exploit. But all in all, man, I mean, 2K hits us with all this new stuff every year. New this, new that, new this. New, it's new. A lot of stuff's new. But how many people actually use the new stuff? You know what I'm saying? I hardly saw a person, and I played thousands of games. I hardly seen a person dunk out of a Euro step, you know? But like I said, all in all, man, I'm gonna leave the link once again in the description below. You can comment on the video. You can check out everything that I read. You know, if I read it too fast, if I fumbled over the words, you didn't understand me, hey, the link will be in the description, man. It look like 2K trying to bring more changes to their game. Hopefully they don't finesse us again like they did from 18 to 19, even though there was a dramatic little change you could tell in the animations and the gameplay. Hopefully the gameplay on 2K20 is what we want, the 16, 17 gameplay. Hopefully these new animations, these new systems they're incorporating, hopefully they work. Hopefully they don't glitch out on us. But once again, YPDWallz, make sure to smash that sub button, turn notifications on. You know, and I'm out.
The icons. 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 The icons.
Years just for weed? Damn!
The icons.